My name is Steven Goodfellow. My inside leg measurement is 29.5 inches, and I'm the first in this session, so I should get 10 extra points for my efforts.
Okay guys, it's recording now then.
I've been asked to show you my idea for meeting a brief, and the brief is entitled Promoting Walking Facilities within Kirklees. And I've come up with a mood board, which is this, to give a brief idea, an impression, a general sort of outline of what a poster should be. I've used mainly greens and blues because that's the colours that I want to use. The green representing the countryside and the blue representing the blue sky that you might see if you're lucky enough on a nice day's walk. Fonts that I'm going to use will be orange against the blue sky because it contrasts and sticks out nicely, and red against the green because of a similar reason. I've tried to put a few ideas in the green bit, various things you might come across in a typical day's walk out in Kirklees. It includes a bit of wildlife, footpaths, etc. There's no pub on there though, that's usually comes at the end of the walk. And a little bit of an ordnance survey map of a local area. But the idea is to use signposts. You see one there and a little one there, superimposed on here, pointing towards different bits of information. I propose a series of 3 posters. One poster will be, signposts will be pointing out the various health benefits that you can get from walking. The second poster will be pointing out specific locations that you can go to. And the third poster would be pointing out various organisations that you can get information from. And I'd use the same blue and green scheme and the same font throughout the 3 posters to make a bit of continuity.
Great. So who's your target audience for this then?
The target audience, I've mentioned the health aspect to walking, and Kirklees Council's part of a national strategy to promote health walking. And people get referred to them from doctors, nurses, etc. for things like post-operative or post-illness conditions. It's really good. There's so many health benefits from walking. It's the next best thing you can do apart from stopping smoking. It gets your blood pressure down straight away. It's good for diabetes, loads of different reasons. So that's one main audience. Kirklees Council has identified the Asian community as being underrepresented in people who visit the countryside. So there would be another target audience. And third would be like tourists and local people.
Okay. Where do you aim to get your pictures from then, Steve?
Pictures are mostly from leaflets and brochures, and a couple from a magazine.
Okay, so what are you going to use for your final posters then? How are you going to source your images for that?
I would go out with the camera and take my own personal images. I'd try and take an image of a signpost and then Photoshop it. Try and reproduce some of these pointy bits, and then I can superimpose my own words onto there using an appropriate font.
Okay.
Any questions?
Yeah, with regards to walking in countryside, how are people going to know the way? You know, they've got maps and stuff like that.
Yeah,
is there a special way?
One of these signposts will be pointing towards where they can get information of maps.
Yeah.
It's a website where they can download a map, or just the name of a map that you can get from any bookstore.
Can you tell us the difference between a public footpath and a bridleway?
Yeah, bridleways are open to horses, walkers, cyclists, and two-wheeled carriages.
Right.
And a footpath is just open to walkers, basically.
Okay, so the overall design is going to play on the idea of having the signs, what you call basically, rather than having Huddersfield 10 miles, you're going to look at using different kind of organisations and ideas on there.
Yeah. The destination will be something pertinent.
Great, great.
Is your arm not aching?
Beg your pardon?
Is your arm not aching?
No.
Okay, great.
Thank you.